I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 8 of the Shonen Bros podcast. I'm CJ. Hunter.
Jacob.
Woo! We got through that with no interruptions, guys. And as always, today we're going to be starting off with Demon Slayer. And I can never remember the episode number, but what episode is this of Demon Slayer? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Not the episode number.
The new one.
Did they do a continuation of the episode? This is at 8 of season 2.
We did start at the beginning of Demon Slayer, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just Attack on Titan does the continuation. This was 78 or something for Attack on Titan. New episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, today we're going to talk about Demon Slayer's newest episode and Attack on Titan's newest episode. It's probably going to take up the majority of this podcast. If you haven't seen it yet, this is your warning. It's going to be all spoilers because we're going to be talking about it to each other, and we don't really give a shit if it spoils it for you.
Don't watch.
So please go watch it before you listen to this podcast, and then come back and enjoy it with us. But what'd you think, Jacob?
Oh, okay. So I thought, it was one of the better episodes that I've seen just because it had more action in it itself. It was not so much drama. It was more like straight up in your face fighting. You get to see Tengan use his sound breathing when he's able to actually fight. You get to see Zenitsu actually pop off a little bit, above his normal sleep state. He actually talks in his sleep in this one. And I mean, just seeing that second brother, the brother of the upper six demon, come out and actually fight using his blood sickles with poison, talking to Tengan, also being his little psychotic self that he is. It was a phenomenal episode. I'd gladly watch it again for a third time because I've already seen it a second time.
You watched it twice already?
Yeah.
So I haven't rewatched it. I just watched it once last night. But I was way more excited for this episode of Demon Slayer than I was Attack on Titan for some reason. Probably because I kind of knew what was going to happen to Attack on Titan a little bit. But this Demon Slayer episode, probably because I knew there was going to be a lot of action this episode. You kind of knew.
Yeah.
Like, this is
it was the build-up.
Yeah, we're going to see Tengan do some shit.
Yeah.
Now, he is, he's not really kicking ass yet.
No.
He is badass.
Poisoned. He's poisoned.
Yeah, he got poisoned.
They made that pretty clear. And with
and
Tanjiro coming in, he's like, oh my god, he has to work so much harder, even though he's having to deal with these, underlings.
I think they're all overwhelmed right now.
Tanjiro should be fucking passed out. He should be out cold. He shouldn't be able to breathe right now.
He's got that recovery breathing.
But he hasn't done it yet, has he?
He hasn't done it yet.
Because he was saying, I gotta find
he
time to try recovery breathing.
I figured that he would have done that on his way back.
But he's got his hand taped to the sword, so he can hold on.
At his
shoulder super gashed.
Deep cut. All he's basically doing is the bare minimum just to try to protect Tengan.
How did y'all feel about Tengan's backstory? The little bit that you got in this episode.
His whole family was murdered, except for his little brother.
He's
7
got
out
his
of
little
the
brother
15
still.
brothers, and then they.
His little brother was a dick. He basically, however he was raised, he was disowned. He hated it. He wanted to. No.
Completely left the lifestyle. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool little insert for Tengan himself, because he was a good example for dealing with the leader. Well, I don't have his name, but CJ, you were telling me earlier, Kaguya.
Yeah.
So Kaguya,
I really appreciated that insert of him thinking back to the memory of Kaguya saying it must be really hard to be you guys because you bear so much. It showed how understanding he was and how much his words mean and acknowledgement means to Tengan. It's like a calming force and solidified his, will to just lay down his life for other
his
people.
Will and his own decision making. I mean, he was full into it whenever he met him. And then he moves into this new lifestyle where the lifestyle he has chosen to defeat demons. And, he's one of the very few remaining shinobi
Was it demons that killed his whole family?
They don't say specifically.
It doesn't say. It just
And
says
how
that
they
his
all
family
usually
was
have their own reason
Connection
to kill demons.
Yeah,
It's usually because their family was slaughtered or a friend was slaughtered in some way.
right.
But it didn't really give any hint towards that at all.
No, but it showed them getting
And-
chopped up.
Oh my god! Another impressive feature about Tengan, and just because this guy is a fucking G, he's able to grip strength just the tip of his blade.
Yeah.
Oh my god! With
Also, just to
nunchucks
add extra
Length.
length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to cut the neck.
That was my favorite.
And
One of my favorite.
yeah,
So
You
why
can see,
why doesn't it land?
how
Because he's like,
strong
fuck,
he
I
is.
missed that chance.
that was his only chance. His instincts of the upper six brother was so fast it only nicked
Yeah.
him a little bit. So
He
he just
dodged
cut him. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
cut him all the way through.
He's like, oh, so you realize our secret. You have to cut off
Yeah.
both of our heads at the
Mhm.
same damn time if you're going to get anywhere.
You see what?
We said he's killed 13 and she's killed 7 Hashira
Mm-hmm.
altogether. No one has succeeded in doing what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. He said they're like one of the only ones to figure it out.
No, well, I don't know.
Maybe
Did he
not
say
one of
that?
the
I don't know if
ones.
he said that.
So he said few figured out how to do it, and then
I think few have
All-
survived to figure it out.
I don't think any
I
have
don't remember
survived.
hearing it like that. I remember him saying that so many have died trying to do what you're about to try to do.
doing.
What makes you think you're any better, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And it had
And
that
I-
little moment where he was kind of like, well, Tanjiro kind of saw Rengoku in Tengen
Yeah.
when he
that
was looking
nice.
up because he was staying positive the
Well,
entire
yeah,
time.
when he had that flashback to Kaguya and like, I mean, revitalized his instantly. It was like
Whole
gotta be like-
personality.
that for everybody. He
He's like,
smiled.
I'm extra flashy and even stronger when I've got poison running through me.
Yeah. I liked when Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke came in and he said, flashy entrance, I like it. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Great flashy entrances, everybody. Did great. Like
Yeah.
small clap. Now, I think a small detail that kind of went unnoticed in this episode was Inosuke's instinct factor. Because we had brought that up in a previous podcast where Inosuke's it's the instinct factor for him. That's what he does. And he said, take care of that praying mantis. Okay.
Mhm.
While I go take care of the worm demon. And so
Yeah.
him and Zenitsu went to go fight the worm, which is the one that had the
The
ropes,
belt.
the
Yeah.
woman.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he told Zenitsu, or no, not Zenitsu, Tanjiro and Tengen to fight the praying mantis. And in the middle of the fight, Tengen was like, this dude's actions are kind of like a praying menace / like how it would be. I don't know if that was caught by anybody or not.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I took it as him like using his like
You're saying the
his
slashes were
instincts
weird.
or some shit.
yeah.
That and
His
he sort of
slashes
looks
were
like
weird.
him.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
sounded like something
The
Inosuke would
sickles.
say with his personality living in the fucking jungle.
Yeah,
forever.
he's just a fucking mountain goat.
Whatever. Yeah, I thought it was cool.
These
I thought it
insects.
was Okay, well, I thought it was
Uh,
cool that, Inosuke and Tengen both are like, praying mantis. That's about right. I thought
Yeah,
it was
no, I
cool.
mean, he
That's
called
all.
it.
That's all.
He looked. I mean, even he looked like one skinny upper.
Probably bites the heads off of people.
Yeah, I don't know how they get out of this because Tengen's gonna have to bust something out.
He's so badass, jumping. Surprised the brother of Daki's brother when he said he jumped in front of the blades. He's got one sticking in his arm.
Oh, he's got it in his arm, his
Yeah.
fucking
Face.
face. And
He's like, I forgot he's a shinobi.
Yeah.
Like, he-
That,
They're
and
usually-
it's
get the mission
coated
done.
with Wisteria, the Wisteria.
yeah,
flower.
was there
demons
to,
from
that's
healing.
why he
Yeah.
couldn't heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so they've got this like he opens his eye in her forehead so he can
gives
see
her an eye.
everything.
That was awesome.
It's cool
But
as shit.
it's not like it's a
Crazy
third eye. It literally
It's just
one of
his
his eyes
other
goes
eye.
away.
Yeah.
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 So maybe that creates a blind spot for himself, maybe that they try to get to later on.
I would imagine that.
I could be hinting into a little bit. I mean, I feel like this ending scene that they left us on, this fucking cliffhanger where Tanjiro is about to cut his neck, I feel like he's cutting from the blindsided spot. So
Yeah, but
I
at the
think what you
same
say-
time,
Even if they do, they got to do hers.
they
And
have
how
to cut him at
fast
the
can
same
he
time.
Put his head off. Put
That-
it back on.
And two, like he was just doing a normal sword swing.
and he's smiling.
So what's
might
the
just, like-
chance that sword swing's not even gonna fucking dent?
But what
His
if,
name.
because that kunai is right there, the demon
He
has
can't.
like a weak spot. He can't
It's already kind of opened up.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I was thinking that maybe
Or
he's
now
gonna try
Tengan
to
can
pull
come
out
back
his
on top of it. And
his
whack.
yeah, maybe he
Breathing
kind
one more
of
time.
bends it open even more or something, and then Tengen finishes it. I don't know. I feel like right now all of them are barely holding on, and I have no idea who it is. Who's going to be the factor that changes everything?
It's
I don't know
weird
who's
that-
going to be the factor, but definitely with the prerequisite for the next episode when it says defeating an upper level demon, I feel like someone's going to come up.
Oh no,
Like,
shit! I
definitely
doubt
does.
they're all
I'm
going to
just saying.
die and
I'm just
lose.
saying. Right.
That would kind of
course.
suck in the storyline here, but I don't see. I can't. There's no hint of who or what.
So we've yet to see Inosuke use his
Trained ability.
like whatever that
If they
berserker
have some
mode
kind of like new ability.
he's used before. We haven't seen it. And even Zenitsu, he used his thunderclap thing
He can talk
once.
this time around.
I kind of feel like they're not really trying their hardest against this belt lady right now.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they just started, but they've
don't know.
been training this entire time too. So they better have some kind of new badass shit that they can do.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't. I hope it's not just some same old. We're gonna kind of
Tanjiro pulls
hold
it
this
out of his
bitch off,
ass.
and Tundra is the one that actually does it.
Yeah, I hope not to. I want to see
I'm rooting for all the
their
characters.
training come
Yeah.
to fruition.
Especially Zenitsu. I think Zenitsu's like abilities are fucking awesome looking.
Yeah.
It's like speed
I-
shit.
So based
Oh,
on
when he
lore,
lifted Daki out of the room,
His
busting her
breathing.
Yeah.
through the roof.
He didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
hesitate.
Insane.
Fucking-
It was insane.
yeah.
It was instinct. And the fact that he actually talked in his sleep this time, I don't know if he
You will
realizes-
apologize to
Yeah,
that
he
girl.
was telling her to apologize.
what did he say? Just
I need you to
because the
apologize to
earrings or
girl.
something.
Yeah, because her
No, it
your
wasn't the
earrings give
the
her.
earnings. It was the earnings. The earnings
Is it
of what she had
earnings?
made. Yeah.
Okay, because I heard
I heard
earrings, and I was
earrings,
like,
too.
"Are they those girls? Her earrings? What the?
No,
I
it's,
thought
it's
like
earnings. Yeah.
I thought it was when like she gave those girls those earrings.
Mm-mm.
Was that a different
No, it was
chick?
the.
You know,
I don't know if
earlier
it
in the
was a different
season.
chick.
That's Tanjiro with the earrings, man.
I can 3D print those earrings, by the way.
Give me
Heads
some.
up.
What
Gotcha.
Kamada's?
I got you.
Tanjiro Kamada.
You want one or two? Two. Give me two. Yeah.
I'll re-pierce my ears just for the hell of it.
Just for those earrings.
For one podcast.
I really wouldn't wear it anywhere.
But
That,
yeah,
that
I think-
episode had, I don't know, like I said, I was more excited for that episode. Just knowing that the fighting in general was coming along. And
I'm glad knowing going into that episode there was going to be some sort of action. I've been waiting so long for a constant episode of.
I mean,
pure
we've already
action.
had a pure action episodes in this season.
I mean, true. But
Tanjiro's
this
was
felt-
pretty badass.
This felt more.
It
It was. It was.
But seeing a
it was
Hashira-
by far.
It's just on
Seeing-
another level.
Exactly. I wanted to see that skill
little smoke
gap.
bomb.
I
And there's
wanna
no
see
way
what's
we've
different.
seen
All
No,
he
it's
can
got to
do.
become
his
next
top
episode.
shit.
No. Those smoke.
I think
bombs
I
are
was
cool.
just I guess I was more excited just to see him fight in general. To see how
I'm
he would fight.
expecting, I bet, like, by the end of it, he's, like, barely alive. But he does live, the Hashira.
Watch.
He's got to go to the
I
butterfly.
wonder how
check.
long this battle has been dragging
To
on.
heal.
I bet the sun starts to come out.
They mentioned that long nights are their
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, they did say
Yeah.
long nights, didn't they?
Yeah.
Why's it
So
long
long nights.
I have no idea.
Entertainment district. It's anime. They can make what
They
want to.
control the sun.
I mean, in all actuality, I mean, how long has this fight really been going on?
Well,
For us,
this
it's
is-
been
this is
why I
weeks.
said that.
Yeah.
Well,
For
I
us,
know,
it's
but
3 weeks. For her, it's them. It's probably like
It's been a few hours.
3
probably.
hours.
That's what I was thinking. A few hours. I'm just thinking. I noticed several times that they've said nobody survived the night. They keep saying something about the night. I don't know. Maybe it's foreshadowing
Could be. Could be.
because, as far as I know, Muzen's the only demon who can walk in the sun.
I have no idea on that.
I actually
But,
that we've seen.
I highly doubt they can.
Is-
You know,
Yeah.
Is Muzen able to walk in the sun?
When
I haven't seen
Tanjiro
anything.
bumped into him
Use the night.
back in a season
night.
ago,
it was
was
at
it night?
Yeah.
Okay. For
was
some
at
reason I thought it was a day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
feel
any
like
of them
he
can
would
walk
be
in.
the.
If anyone
if
could, it would be
anybody.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious. Now, this is just a hint thing, just from seeing it on Twitter and stuff. And you may not know this, CJ. What that moon was it? Moon technique or moon breathing or there's a
Moon breathing.
like
There's a moon breathing.
there's like a super like popular technique, something to do with the moon.
Mhm.
That's badass. I keep
Don't
seeing on
know
Twitter and stuff.
Nothing about
I
it.
mean, it's a
like a
reflection of the
demon
sun.
move?
Huh?
Is it like a demon move?
I don't know.
I feel like
Could
it
be.
shouldn't because I mean it's the reflection of the sun on the moon. That's what makes the moon.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
say
but
the
if
moon
that was
demons,
such a big problem, then they wouldn't be able to be outside at night either.
aren't they called like the
Maybe not
upper
on a
six
full moon.
moons?
I feel like the upper six are a
demons
little
have something to
stronger
do with
than normal anyway.
moons.
Do what, CJ?
Don't the demons have something to do with moons?
I have no idea.
I have not.
Did they ever
researched
explain
these
like
ones.
where the demons came from?
They haven't yet. I know, but well, I sort of know.
So if demons were to come from somewhere, where would they originate from? Because it's not Muzen, right? He's not the first demon,
No.
is he? Yeah, he's just right now the strongest. And you, CJ, you look like you know.
I
the
mean, if
answer.
every single demon is from his blood.
No, that I don't know.
Okay.
So there could be a possibility. I don't know. Whatever.
But he's the first.
However, that all being said, everything about Demon Slayer being said, Attack on Titan.
Done with Demon Slayer already?
I mean, what more do we went through the entire episode, beginning to
Pretty
end.
much, I'm
Is
just
there
thinking
something
if there was
more?
anything
Is there
else
something more?
specific.
Is there something more then? Is there something more you wish to talk about since this was your
Think
episode?
about
you were
it for
talking
a second. Think about it for a second.
about? What you got? What you got, Hunter?
Oh, first off, I want to say how that woman, one of his wives, is barely trudging through the damn
Carries
city.
that big ass trap.
Where'd it come from? We see her several times.
She had
And she
nothing
didn't
on
carry
her.
nothing.
She was crawling through the alleyway.
Right.
Yeah, and then pulls
Nothing
it
in
up.
her hand.
I
All
don't
of a
know.
sudden, it's this big.
She must have
ass
had it.
rocket launch up
She
her
probably
ass.
had stuff planted because they had introvert.
That is one hell of a shinobi. Okay.
They had
Stick it up my
infiltrated
ass
that
and shoot
area beforehand, so they probably
This is true.
hid
This is
weapons to get
They
to.
should have showed us grabbing it from a stash or something.
Like,
Left
okay.
it up to
So
my
I'm no
imagination.
sound.
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Well, so quick question:
She
which
got
of the wives would you go for? Because I'd go for Mako. It's the one with the red dress.
I have no idea which one's which.
Whoever shot
Okay.
the kunai.
That's
The
what
other
who you
one's
go for.
Ditzy.
Yeah. Okay. So
The little crying one.
So the
Just-
ditzy one.
Yeah.
So I would go for the attitude.
Can't come without
one in
tears.
red. Awkward silence. Dramatic effect. But I go for Mako. Mako is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I have no idea which one's which. To be honest, I hadn't looked into.
In all
that
fairness,
much.
you are married.
They
so
all
that
look
makes
the
sense.
same.
Anime.
They're all just big titted wives of Tengan.
I personally can't think of anything else I've found in Demon Slayer.
I think we covered a good bit of Demon Slayer.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
I mean, that was great.
Attack on Titan definitely has a lot more to talk about, but I was more excited for the Demon Slayer episode than I was Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan to me, this episode was, even if you didn't know what was going to happen, at this point you should be able to fucking predict what was going to happen in this episode. Some of, not everything. There's some crazy shit.
Just on what you just said, I was more excited for Demon Slayer. Mm-hmm. Just after I watched both of them, I felt like
I was more
Attack on Titan was a better episode.
I have to agree with CJ because Attack on Titan cleared up a lot of the ideas that I was on that edge about. Like, is Aaron leaning this way? Is Zeke leaning this way? How does everybody
This episode of Attack on Titan started to show how I can definitely understand how people are going to be fucking pissed off at this season. One, somehow Gabby's bitch ass is still alive.
Please, somebody just kill.
Dude, I saw a post on Twitter
Quit
today.
Giving her guns.
Yeah,
Quit giving her guns.
Yeah, fucking bitch. I saw a post on Twitter today that had her aiming down the sniper and then the bullet and then his head flying. It said FAZE GABI.
That's funny.
FAZE GABI.
Somebody recruit this bitch.
Yeah. Fucking somehow this bitch just finds a way to make you hate her even more.
Even
after she's like, they were never devils, you know, they're just like us, and you're like, oh, maybe she's finally coming around. And you're like, oh, maybe she's gonna die from them.
Falco.
Yeah, Falco turning into a Titan.
I wanted Falco to kill Gabby so bad. I think it's just
I thought him changing. You know how his brother Colt died from
Colt.
his changing. She was right there too. Why the fuck is that little bitch not dead?
She rode the wave.
But Colt is?
Yeah.
What? It's so stupid. And then she just randomly, you find this random Barrett 50 cal sitting over in the corner.
It was on the back of Colt.
It was on the back
of Colt. Yeah. After seeing that, I was
like, somehow that Barrett 50 cal with a strap got blown off. Sent over Gabby's direction.
That, and you tell me that little bitch just mounted and shot it accurately?
She shot it and then her fucking nose was bleeding. Like, it showed her like getting kicked back from that Barrett.
And then
we say Barrett, it could just be 50 cal. Probably could have been like a muzzle loaded.
Doesn't matter.
That thing was an anti-Titan.
It was crazy. It was insane.
So here's a question. What's going on back home with all them Titans?
What do you mean?
Well,
like back
Aaron and Zeke are in their Wonderland.
What?
Well, Aaron and Zeke got teleported to
the
path.
Yeah.
All them Titans are just running around.
Well, I think it's not going by that fast. Like,
it's
in
like
real time, it's probably seconds, but for them, it's like years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it probably seems like a long time.
Much information from that small time period.
That shit pissed me off. Like, fucking, I don't give a shit that Aaron was gonna fucking betray Zeke, but Zeke betraying Aaron, I was like, fucking, this shit's.
Zeke didn't betray Aaron.
He didn't betray Aaron.
He did in a way.
Right now,
he's basically fucking said, "I'm the founder." But he was like, even though you were going to betray me, I know you just had a bad father. I'll rebuild you.
Yeah.
I'll save you.
He feels that he's saying
he's not crazy. I'm just saying that in words of betrayal, Aaron's the betrayer.
Yeah. But fuck Zeke.
I mean, let's backtrack.
I wanted Aaron.
Zeke is the betrayer before anybody. Okay.
I just want Aaron to get what he
entire
wants.
Country.
I don't give a shit about what anyone wants. I just want Aaron to get what he wants. And all the bitches to die.
Aaron's Itachi.
Aaron, I full respect for him. I'm glad he decided not to, or attempted to not to euthanize all of the Marlians.
It was a great kill all the children.
Yeah, he goes, that's fucked up, dude. Don't do that. I don't agree. And he said that to him. And then Zeke was like, I'm glad you said shit. And then broke all of his chains off, chained Aaron, and was like,
just,
you know
he just fake ass chains on him just to make him see. He was basically just testing him, see what his real feelings were.
Fucked up. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. He's already dead. His head was blown off by a 50 cal thrown in the air, and he just caught it. Like, ha! I've got you. We've made contact.
And before he lost his life,
Right.
apparently, like there's still like a slither of him, like, oh my god, his head flying through the air,
Even if you go
him
off
still
real
alive,
stuff,
and then
Oh,
your
okay.
brain
First
stays
off,
active for,
Aaron's
like, 7
death
minutes.
look is like horrible. I mean, you see his
First off-
teeth. Being upside down is horrible. And-
nothing
what do you
in that
think-
episode was really surprising, honestly, other than his head getting fucking blown off. Like everything was like, okay, yeah, ooh, damn, cool.
Even
Oh shit!
even-
And then all of a
okay,
sudden
okay.
you're just like, whack.
So you're gonna
his head
say
getting shot
that? Okay, hold on. I got a question.
Were
So
you not
you're gonna
agreeing
say-
with this shit somehow?
I am agreeing, but I have a question. So you don't think Falco inheriting the Jaw Titan is a bit of a
We don't
bit
know
of
if
a
he's
fucking
actually going to
shit.
turn into Jaw Titan. Right now, he has literally. I don't know if it's going to. What you
he's
think
supposed
him?
to inherit the
Okay, but
armor
you think
Titan.
right now he turned into a regular Titan. He's lost
Right.
all his human capabilities.
Yes,
Okay.
and if he
so you think him
devours-
eating the Jaw Titan, now he's going to go back to being Falco?
It's not
I
how
don't
it
think
works.
it's gonna
No.
mentally heal him at all. He's fucked up beyond relief.
Now it's just
right
going to be
now.
a useless
You
Jaw
want me to
Titan.
tell you how you know that don't work? Because remember when the first battalion went out there when Reiner was the armor titan and they were camping and that one guy got ate? He was supposed to be a Titan guy too, and that other Titan didn't turn into another Titan.
But you're supposed to be a Titan to eat a Titan, to eat a person, and then you inherit it. That's how it works. From what I remember, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure you've got to be a Titan, transform into a Titan, and then eat that person. That's how Aaron's father was able to pass down
I mean, yeah,
his
they would
Titanism
inject
to
and
Aaron.
turn
Huh?
into a Titan too. Even when the ritual for the royals or
fountain,
whatever, that they would turn into a Titan and
Yeah, and then
eat that.
eat that other
It
Titan.
must be something different
But
with
there's gotta
Zeke
be something
turning
different.
into.
'Cause the whole fact that they're controlling their Titans, then choosing to eat the Titan. Falco
Yes,
is
he did
literally
lose
just
all of his
a
will.
fucking animal at this point. With
But
no
even Reiner
cognitive
was
ability.
But even
other than
Reiner
listening
was
to
saying
Zeke.
that. Yeah. Even Reiner was like, if I unharden my nape and let Falco eat me, and that'd be it, then he inherits the armor Titan. If him not eating
Did he
Gilliard
say-
inherits the Jaw
He
Titan,
did
then
say
that's
that.
how it's supposed to
Because
go.
he did
right?
say, Gabby, it looks like Falco is going to get the armor Titan
Yeah.
or whatever.
I think Reiner was just being a little pussy again and being like,
He's
so we
not-
finally won. Go ahead and kill me.
Yeah.
Because that's what he
No,
was
so
doing.
he thought Zeke was dead. Okay, he did think.
Yeah,
Zeke
that's what I'm
was-
saying. He was like, "Oh, they lost the founding titan." He's like, "Oh, I can finally relax. Kill me, Falco."
Yeah, I don't.
Well, if I unharden my nape, this will be the end of it. I mean,
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's basically, let me just loosen up and let
Falco's a
this
little
all
mindless.
pain,
It's
all this
almost-
pain go away.
And then
So you
Yeah,
saw
they
that
are.
as being
I just
a
don't
way
see
out.
Falco, even if he does become the Jaw Titan from eating that shit, he's still gonna be
Under
fucking
control.
useless.
I think that he would become more of an asset to Reiner to beat Aaron if that's the case. He's not going to be any more of a
But he should
useful
still
person,
be
but he's
under
going to be
the
another
control
pawn
of Zeke.
for.
Reiner's not gonna do anything with him.
You
He-
don't
he's still
think
under the
Falco's
control
going to
of
take
Zeke
initiative
anyway.
to try and beat the guy that?
So you're still thinking that him eating Jaw Titan, he's gonna get his thoughts and ability to make decisions back? This is what you keep basing what you're saying.
I'm hoping because Falco. He's the
I
innocent.
don't give a shit about
person out of
Falco
all-
either. I
I
think
don't
it's
give a
fucking
shit about
sad.
Falco. I said
He's-
this the last podcast. He's
the only
not
time-
a favorite. He's not a favorite. Okay,
It's not that I
Falco
hate
is not a
him.
favorite.
but
I think Falco
I didn't
should
lose-
be able to make decisions for himself. If he believes that
He
he
lost-
has
no, he's been a
destroyed
pussy
his
this entire time, too.
Malarian,
He's been a pussy this entire time too.
he's been
All he
yeah.
cares
Now
about
he's
is
gonna have the
protecting
ability
Gabby's
to work
bitch ass.
with Rainer, and he's going to be able to fight
Reiner.
with
I don't know who
Rainer.
the fucking Reiner is.
Reiner. He's able to fight with Reiner, and he's able to actually work against Aaron in this fight because he was manipulated in the beginning. This entire show has been about plot twists and shit. I'm trying to throw some shit in there. I think that's what's gonna happen. Okay, fuck it, whatever.
First off, if you don't think that at least one of them motherfuckers, Zeke or Aaron, ain't coming back,
Oh, they're
Because-
both coming back.
Oh, they're coming back. Yeah. Zeke was
And
fine.
instantly.
Aaron just needed to be healed.
Zeke's gonna have control.
Yeah.
Of all them Titans. So
Including Aaron, I'm assuming. Just
Mm,
do the.
He's also royal blood, though.
Does the founding not include like the Jaw and the Armored Titan and the Beast Titan? Does he not control them too? He can control all Titans. He can't control them as Titans.
I don't. We've only ever seen
So I don't
Aaron
know.
use the founding Titan's power
On accident.
on accident, and it was on a regular Titan. You would
Okay,
think.
why was he able to use the founding Titan then, but he can't now?
Wasn't he touching Historia or something? He can only use it when he's touching royal blood. That's why he has to touch.
It was his Titan mom. No, it was his mom.
Yeah.
He was touched. That was a Titan at the time.
Mhm.
Something like that.
That's it.
So, yeah, maybe.
No, that was Zeke's mom, wasn't it? It wasn't Aaron's mom because
Zeke's mom, yeah.
yeah. So she was the royal. Yeah. So when he like punched her or whatever and yelled, it activated and it caused
They
all
all
those
just-
Titans to
Yeah, came in. Now, another thing.
Mhm.
Well, first off, let me finish on Falco. I felt bad for him in part 1 because he was just so innocent and got used for sending all those letters. And then when he's down there in that basement with Reiner and Aaron and he's realizing what he's fucking done.
emotional damage.
Yeah, emotional damage. But now
You gotta add that.
he's
in.
just the entire time he's just I want to get the Armored Titan so Gabby can live. Which okay, Gabby's cunt though. Does she need to live?
No.
Quit
think you-
giving her a fucking gun. Oh my
It's
god.
not like they're giving
Just
it to
stop.
her. I don't know why she's just not dead.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Like,
I don't
fuck.
know either. Why they
And
didn't
I don't
force
feel
her.
sorry for
They should
her.
have like made her
No.
drink the wine. You had full.
I'd be
control
fine
over
if she
that
turned
bitch.
into a Titan.
I love
As
how
long as she didn't eat somebody.
let us get out of range.
That's who I felt bad for the older brother.
Call yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like he
And
tried.
Zeke was like, I understand the brotherly love, but man, that
It's a
sucks,
shame.
bro. It sucks, bro.
It's a shame. It's happening.
Screams, yeah.
But my brother's right there. He's alive.
Okay. But what I wanted to say was, why hasn't Armin done fucking anything?
Because he can't
would kill
activate
everybody.
It would destroy
Everyone's
the whole
fucking
city.
Titans now.
Only the upper echelon of the.
And it's not that
military.
if he changes, he destroys the whole city. He can change and not destroy the whole fucking city.
Use a fucking
just-
nuke.
He
I
can
don't
he
think
can
he-
choose to release that much.
Yeah, but I still think the size alone. Like,
I think
don't
his
think he can
change
be like.
alone would fuck
I
up.
think it's a
You
little
kill
too late
Mikasa.
to give a
you
shit.
can't lose Mikasa, okay?
Mikasa.
Mikasa. I'm sorry, I'm horrible about these fucking names, but you know, yeah, the Ackerman who wants to help him, Aaron.
Even if he just stepped over the wall real quick, changed, and then came back, started beating people off the wall. Like, he's got options, is all I'm saying, and all he's doing is flying around, not really doing shit, because they're really not doing anything on the scouts. They're just taking out these small guys that mean really fucking nothing. They've distracted
The Titans.
the
were
what's
more
her what's the
Cart Titan.
car Titan. That's all they've done. all they've
Everybody
done.
turning into Titans was more help.
Gilliard, I feel bad for
All the
Gillard.
rest of them.
Gilliard?
Gilliard?
Gillard?
He seemed like an asshole. And then
I
he,
still felt
in a
bad
way,
for
then his whole thing was like, let me kill myself and give myself to Falco
Falco.
just to piss off Reiner. Because he saw Reiner's memories about his brother. So he just
Yeah.
got pissed off and was like, joke's on you, Reiner. Just let Falco eat him.
I don't think it was the piss off Reiner.
I think
Reiner
it was
didn't do
basically
anything
like,
bad.
I just shows that you were never that good, or shows that I was bad, or he made some little snide comment right before.
Maybe
he did
but
it on
it was
purpose.
his brother's fault. Reiner's not like he volunteered to take his place. It was Galliard's brother who talked up Reiner over his brother
Yeah.
to save his brother. So
Yeah, but he was pissed off about it.
He
Yeah,
was
but-
just trying
Yeah,
to
he
save
was
his
pissed off
family.
about
Being
it,
a douche.
and he was just like, "Fuck you, Reiner. I'm dead." And Reiner was like, "Yeah."
I would still hate to die by getting eaten by a fucking Titan. That is.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably over quick for the most part.
And
like,
another
in
thing I
half.
want to just a quick touch on. Whenever they do the still pictures, whenever it's freeze time, like the frozen time,
Very
like,
slow mo, yeah.
aspect, very slow. I feel like that has more impact than a lot of some of the other animations that they get.
Sometimes,
some of the
if it's
animations-
used right.
Yeah.
Like this time
In
was
this
perfect
instance,
for
it
that
was.
because with
Yeah,
his
it
head
was absolutely
flying
perfect.
and
Yeah.
everyone's like just reacting to what the fuck just happened. And we still
Yeah.
haven't honestly seen everyone's reaction
No.
because it skipped to the paths of Ymir.
What is I can't remember her name right now, but the person that's in the black suit that kind of looked at like that Armin really fucking
Yelena?
Yelena. That's
Yelena.
We haven't seen her reaction. We haven't seen
We
her
haven't. This is what I'm saying. We haven't seen anyone's
All people we've
reaction.
seen
really.
is Reiner, Zeke,
Mhm.
Aaron. Because you got to think Armin and Mikasa are up on the wall.
Yeah.
They're kind of far away.
They show them in the slow mo though.
And we truly don't know is if the second they touched, if time froze, so slow.
That's what I'm saying. Like them going to the paths probably in real time was only like seconds. But then for them, they're like in this where it's time slow, or it could be years, it could be hours. We don't know.
Yeah.
Where for them, getting rebuilt, having that conversation, and when they come back, it's probably like I said, maybe a minute has gone by in real time.
Very possible.
Yeah, and then we'll see what the fuck happens. I guess next week. How many more episodes? How many episodes was last season?
I don't know.
only 6.
What? No.
Was it?
Last season.
Last-
the full season.
Part 1.
Oh, season. I think it was 12.
Maybe 12.
I'm good up real
Maybe.
quick.
But so I wonder how many episodes they have left. Now, CJ was talking earlier about how he's seen a guy from work sent him a TikTok about how they're possibly going to be changing the ending of the anime and to not be canon. So it wasn't anything to do with the manga because so many people were pissed off at the manga that they're going to redo the anime. What do you think about that, Jacob?
Okay, so real quick, there's 22 episodes last season 3.
Not season 3. Gotta look at the final season, part 1. That's not season 3. Is it?
Part 1. Children of the Forest.
How many episodes have we
3,
watched so far?
6.
2? 3?
There's
Of what?
4,
Of this
8,
newest
12.
part, too.
How many episodes have we watched of part 2?
Is that the third one?
8.
4, 8,
What's just
12. There's 16
back on.
episodes. There's 16
Yeah.
episodes in part 1.
Part, huh? 16?
There's 16, yeah.
And we're at 8 in on this one.
Yeah.
So we got probably about 8 more, maybe. If they
we're
do
at
the same.
3 in for this
that's what
one.
I'm saying.
It's only been
Yeah.
3 in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I keep thinking they
We
came out the
watched
exact same
9.
time as Demon Slayer.
No,
Like,
not at all.
start the same.
I'm over here racking my brain like, what the f-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'm sorry.
You're right.
What was the question that you had asked, Hunter? I was
about the changing of
researching.
They're apparently changing the ending of the anime to not match the
So,
manga because so many people are pissed off.
I don't know the manga ending. So
Neither do I.
From
should
what
do
I have
a duel.
heard, it is very controversial, and I
Yeah.
don't like controversial topics. So I am just going to be buckled in for this few remaining episodes
See,
that we have.
I don't think they
for
should
the
change it.
absolute
Topic.
shit show, huh?
what you mean controversial topics?
Apparently, he
I-
just wants to
it's
sit there and
gonna
not have a backbone with his own opinion about the show.
Like,
I don't know how it's going to end. How the fuck
No,
am I
you
going to
don't
have a
to. He
solid
don't know
point of
either,
view?
but he
Well,
or an
me
idea
either,
of
but-
how it's gonna
solid
go?
on he wants
But I know,
exactly how it's
Like,
supposed to be.
if it's written by the author, the creator, in the manga, it should be how the author wanted it to be.
Then I should have to read what I want to, like read the manga. But I haven't read the manga, so I don't have that idea. What are you talking about?
What? What is this bitch talking about?
All right, look. If you're reading something, I mean, if you're watching an anime,
Right.
do you want it to be
Exactly
spot
like the
on
manga?
with how the author wanted it?
I would, because that's how the author has wanted it. to
Exactly.
end.
All right.
But
You
because
answered the question right there. No, that's
Even
it.
if
That's all you gotta say.
50% of the readers absolutely hated it,
the way it ended.
If they animated it, would you still want it the way it's supposed to be?
I would.
There you
really
go.
would.
There you go.
That was a
That's my
very
opinion
hard
as well.
way to get that
I would
answer.
like it. I would like to see it through and through.
If the author wrote it that way, and that's how they intended the piece of work to be, that's how it fucking is. I don't care if it hurt these
But
bitches'
because-
feelings.
They should air it.
decided to boot.
Don't do that. It's going to sound like
Dude, I
shit
can't
for the
even hear you.
podcast.
Because a few people.
A
You
large
cheers, and I
majority.
couldn't even understand what
Large
you
majority.
said.
Yeah, I have no idea what he said.
I didn't cheers. I was just saying a large
No, I
majority
don't-
of people didn't agree with the way it was supposed to end in the manga, according to what CJ has told.
Yeah, like a lot of people
I don't know
apparently,
how it's ended, so
but neither do I. But I don't care if it pisses me off how it ends. If that's how the author wanted it to be, then that's just
That's how I got to take.
that's just
it, yeah.
how it is. You know.
No.
I think
I'm
they
not
should
going to
do it
complain
the way
about
it's
the
supposed
ending,
to be.
and unless
And
it's how I
then,
feel conflicted
like,
about.
I mean, I might complain about it. I'm not saying I'm not going to complain about it when it comes because I may be
We might have a
disappointed,
small discussion,
but I'm not going to be mad and pissed off at the author
Tokyo
for it.
Ghoul season 3 just as much as I do. You will complain about it.
Tokyo Ghoul season 3 was something different. Okay,
What if the ending to Attack on Titan is as bad as Tokyo Ghoul?
then I would have
written
a conversation for this podcast that we can talk about fully.
Oh, that when this season ends, that podcast is probably going to be nothing but Attack on Titan, and we'll catch up on Demon Slayer in the next episode because we're going to just be talking about how probably pissed off we are, the differences between the manga and the anime if they change it, which I just don't like. To me, that's like intentional filler.
No. This is the
It's
final.
it's
season
not
of
exactly
Attack on Titan.
filler,
This is
but
not-
they're making up something that never fucking happened in
It's
the
technically
story.
a fan service, huh?
Yeah, just to abide by all these fans bitching.
Maybe Mikasa will have big titties.
I don't care how it ends. Make Mikasa wear a cut-off shirt.
I'd vote for that. I'm not going to vote for that.
I don't
I
think.
would like to see, I definitely want to see the way it's supposed to end. Then
Yeah,
release maybe something at 45 minutes, whatever the new ending's supposed to be. I'd like to see what they were going to do.
maybe they can release
Yeah.
both. Like do like the regular manga one, and then later do like
This
a
one's for not bitches.
a fan
This one's for the bitches.
made, like not fan made, but fan
Yeah.
one.
I know the ending. I don't like the ending.
I don't want to know it until I see it.
I'm not
One of
going to
them
spoil
people.
it, but I can't even tell you what the fuck.
The
can
way
compare.
you just presented,
But knowing the ending
Already,
without
yeah.
telling us what the ending is, do you want the remake,
would
the
you
show?
prefer a remake over what you've heard?
or do you want
I'm
to see
sorry,
what you
know?
I want all
animated?
you guys to suffer the same way I do.
That's
But I would
bullshit.
also like to see
No. I
artists
wanted a yes or a
whatever
no.
the fuck they change. I said yes. I want you guys to know what the fuck it is, and I'd like to see it animated because it's not the same.
Well, no matter
Sure,
what,
right,
I'm
right.
gonna know what the real fucking ending is. Because if they change it for
Yeah.
the anime, I'm just gonna go fucking read it.
Yeah, I will go buy the manga or look up the manga for it, just to see what it was or what it should have been, and then be equally as disappointed for both sides.
Yeah.
Because if they change it, I'm gonna be sad. If they don't change it, I'm gonna be probably just as sad because of the way you've described it. And you haven't told me anything, which is great. I'm looking forward to seeing what it becomes and how it's produced and how it's animated because I would love to see Aaron win. I want to see Aaron win.
Even I have some thought. And there's no way Aaron wins.
I feel like there's no.
Well, what
way.
is it what has to happen for Aaron to win?
Just for his
Everyone
what he
dies.
wants to follow
Because
through, I guess.
his lifespan is nearly over.
Yeah,
Anyway.
because the Titan.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's only so much he'd even be able to accomplish. So realistically, if his dream for him to win is to kill every Marleyan over there and destroy his enemies,
Which is not.
I don't think that can happen before his lifespan's over.
Mm.
Unless
Anything
he takes
else on
control
this
of the founding
particular
titan,
episode?
Ymir. How do you? Oh,
He
that's
can't.
another
He
question.
can't take control of the founding Titan.
I'm saying, but
Unless-
theoretically, if he could, in some weird form of time space continuum type of shit that happens when Zeke disappears and he's left there alone with Ymir. Like, if he's able to control the Founding Titan just as much as Zeke is, I think it's going to figure out. I think it's going to be a clash between like a Cain and Abel type of shit deal. Like, it's got to kill the other brother. Like, deal with it. Who's going to become the victor? Would it be Zeke or would it be Aaron? Who's going to win in that fight? In a Cain and Abel type of deal.
I just want Armin to nuke everyone, and that's how the show ends.
I feel like that's definitely not going to happen.
He's like,
Armin
"Can
can't
you
handle
count?"
that emotional psychology. He's a fragile human being.
He just
already.
flies up into the air with his scout and just bites and just
Like free falls. Right
free
before he
falls
hits
like
the ground.
kamikaze, fucking Hiroshima. That bitch blows up everything. So, anything else on that episode y'all
Hiroshima.
want to hit on?
Mm.
I think
I like
that's-
talking about theories.
no.
I want to see Yelena. I want to see her reaction. I want to see what she does after this episode. I hope that they go back and revert and see.
I don't like
What's
her as a
going on?
character, so
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's-
another thing.
she's kind of there.
there's
just
a-
like kick her off the wall.
Yeah, true. Do you think, because I feel this is what's going to happen next episode, that we're going to finally find out what the hell has happened to Levi?
I hope they show some kind of thing, but there's a good 60% of me thinks that he's just fucking dead.
60%. I'll take those odds. I think he's alive.
One of the most beloved character, if not the most beloved character, just gets
In
the
this-
worst
yeah.
ending
Yeah.
to any character now.
You can't kill him in the part 1 of Attack on Titan. He's still alive. He's got to fight one more good
I
fight.
mean, they didn't
He's that
kill him
type
in
of
part
person.
1, so it's
No,
just part 2.
even if he's
so.
alive,
I think he's
he would
alive.
nearly have to have a Titan regeneration to be
They,
able
they,
to
would-
fight.
they gotta do something. And we know he doesn't hit. I don't see how
The
they.
Ackermans don't regenerate like the Titan did.
If they save him, he's not going to do anything for the rest of the fucking show unless they have a time jump because he's going to have to heal for a while to get through that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't see how they bring his character any like good relief in this ending at all.
I still think because
Just
of-
kind of
I'm
flying in and killing shit somehow with one eye and half his body torn apart.
Hunch has one eye. I mean, come on now.
Not half her
I mean-
body torn apart
Half her body. Yeah, I mean,
Or-
that's yeah.
and possibly drowned
Yeah.
from hopping in a fucking river.
Oh, he's a hot.
Talking about
Get, like,
thrown in a
forcefully
fucking river.
shinned into the water.
Yeah, I don't see it going very well.
I think
That's all
I
I
still
got
think
for
he's
Attack on
alive
Titan.
though, regardless of what what's said. I'm hoping he's still alive, and this is, again, not seen or read the manga. I'm hoping he's still alive, and even with his EDM gear, he's able to do some sort of badass shit before he is perished. Because obviously, I mean, no shit, he's gonna die, right?
Is it EDM?
ODM? EDM?
ODM is it
It can
ODM?
be EDM.
EDM is electronic dance music. That's
Yeah.
the first thing that pops in my head. It may be EDM, but something tells me it's not E EDM.
Well, the gear that they use to move about the
Those
cities
string things. Grab one thing.
They're
with
spidey
spears
thing.
and gas. I still think he's going to be able to do some sort of suicide mission to complete his final like
I don't think he's. I
quest.
don't think he's.
I think he's
dead.
going to do a suicide mission.
Right, I don't
think
think
he's dead,
he's-
but he's close to it.
He's not gonna do anything crazy like we
Yeah,
wanted
He's going
to
to kill.
see.
He's going to kill Zeke. He's going to show up out of nowhere and just fucking
Just stab him.
cut
in
him
the
up
face.
one more time. It's like, I'm not dead, bitch.
Then Ymir just builds him back. And he's like, "Ha!"
And he just kills him again. Like Zeke is there every single time,
throws him-
slashing
throws
his
a
neck
rock.
back and forth like a psycho.
Takes him out like it did. Whatever his name was. Captain. Ooh. The leader of the scouts who died. All right.
Lean in closer.
Yeah, either speak up or lean in closer if you want to say.
Yeah, lean in closer.
Who the hell was the captain who died of the scouts?
I know you're talking about some of the one that gave the big speech, send everybody on a suicide run.
Yeah, what was his name?
What is the point? Is our
bald guy?
lives for? I have no idea.
Ah, I feel so bad that he turned into a Titan. He's about the bald guy. Are you talking about?
No, we're talking
No,
about the guy
no.
that in the
Died
last season that
led the charge on the
made
horses.
the charge and the actual like speech about how we're all about to go and to die, but does that mean our lives are worthless?
Yes.
And he was trying,
It
just
does
got them
now.
all to run in. And he's like, but answer me this: all your buddies that died in this war, were their lives worthless
Yes.
and pointless?
They are now.
Well, no. Then our lives aren't either. We can make a change here, and they did. I mean, them charging distracted Zeke so Levi could come in and start fucking shit up.
Yeah, but Levi was the main contributor there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but without him just not paying attention at all, do you
You
think?
could have probably sent half the people you did.
Yeah, you
To
could probably just
distract.
send like a couple of horses by themselves.
that was
smack their asses.
that was brutal. That was a fucking.
It was one of those
brutal-
scenes where
Fucking
you're just like,
red mist.
That was one of the episodes I was just like, holy shit, this fucking show.
it's not even as much the deaths because you know they die on impact. It's putting yourself
The animation
in
of it.
the mindset of those people.
It's just suicide
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just being
This is-
brutally
Yeah.
destroyed.
this
Every
is not
part of
going
it.
to end well.
It's rough. It's rough. But I think that's all we have to talk about the Attack on Titan for that episode, anyways. You said you had some particular questions or something you had, Jacob?
Yeah. So I tried looking up some just random questions for the podcast of like, what would be going on for conversations just regularly about anime. And I've come across a couple people that are regular.
So you Google search how to talk
podcast
about
people.
anime?
Yeah. But like these standard questions that we would normally ask ourselves, or people would be like, "What's the first anime you had watched? Favorite female anime character,
Well,
favorite
pick one.
male
Other than
anime
reading them
character."
all off, pick one and ask it.
No. I'm going through because this is leading up to like future questions. Okay,
What?
so like, yeah,
You're just gonna read
no.
all
This
these
is
questions
like I
out?
was researching some questions, and this had stumbled upon my research because I don't feel like we've already covered the first anime we have watched. Right? We've already covered our favorite anime character. We've already covered our favorite male anime character. We've already covered these things in our past podcasts. Feel free to go listen to them. But like these Google drop down questions,
Conversation
that you
never
could ask-
happened.
huh?
We've never talked about our favorite male character individually or our favorite woman character individually.
We've talked about
Really?
We've talked about our favorite animes for sure.
and we went through.
We've definitely
And
gone
we
through our first
mentioned
anime
what
we've
our
watched,
first
right?
anime was or what got us into anime, I think. But
But
that's about it.
okay. So I'm just gonna bullet list. If you want to feel like answer really quick, I'll give you like 5 seconds. First anime you watched, boom, bullet point.
The only thing that comes to mind, like first real, like actual anime that I went to watch is probably Death Note.
Mine was Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
Okay. So favorite female anime character.
Nata.
Oh, favorite
Nah.
female?
I don't remember her name, but whoever it is from Takaguri, the main character from the gambling show on Netflix. Ooh,
Didn't watch that.
she crazy.
The
I
what?
honestly have no answer. for favorite.
Kakaguri.
Akiguri. Okay. Okay. So Hunter doesn't have an
Oh,
answer.
I'd say what's her name from Tokyo Ghoul probably.
Which one?
Toka.
Yeah, Toka.
Toka. Okay. Toka's a good one. Okay. So favorite male anime character.
I'm gonna have to say Naruto. Might be kind of
Easily
like
Naruto.
an easy,
he went through
like-
so much.
It's probably as a scapegoat,
Shit.
honestly. And there's probably gonna be a lot of people that hear that. But you're gonna have
Like,
to.
okay,
you have to
cool,
pick
fanboy.
that's
Kaneki.
Kaneki.
Kaneki was a good one.
Kaneki is good
I can
I don't know.
respect
It's
Kaneki
because
as
he's
a
so
choice because
new.
it's such a good one.
because he's so new. I don't know if I could really
Yuji.
honestly say him, but yeah, Yuji. Yuji's gonna be a top tier
Or
or
Gojo.
Gojo. Yeah. Fucking
Gojo is fucking great. God, that's a good one.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just so new.
So-
You can't like go up against Naruto. You know.
Okay, here's a good one. I don't know if you guys know this or not, or have an idea. Best weapon in an anime you've seen.
Best weapon. I can name some off that are badass. I don't know if I have like a favorite particularly. Like Ichigo's sword
Okay.
is pretty amazing.
So I have something to say about Ichigo. I have
There's
not
Zanpakuto.
completed any of the amount like CJ and Hunter have watched of Bleach, but I have started. So that being said, I am watching him in high school take these pills that transform his soul out of his body to fight the spirits outside. So
so early on, it's crazy.
it
It's
is so
crazy.
early.
You
The
don't even
screen
know
is-
yet,
The
boy.
screen is full screen, man. I'm so behind. It's a great anime.
Shit. Have you gotten the full screen?
I am. It is full. It is a full screen. There is no widescreen available. I'm glad that the animation has been upgraded to what it's been, but it is
said that wrong.
definitely a lower resolution type of deal.
Oh, definitely.
I love it though. I'm not gonna lie. I can definitely see where you, Hunter, have said that you can't get bored of it. It reminds me of like a Scooby Doo type of vibe, where it's like an 80s, 90s type of like a
You just
a
can
flow of-
compare Bleach to a fucking Boomerang TV show that you used to
Scooby-Doo.
watch.
I'm talking about like the animation style, like you
Yeah,
see
you just
it and
compared
then
it
you
to
can
like
follow the story.
Boomerang, old Scooby Doo.
Hanna-Barbera.
I'm able to see it and I'm able to enjoy it. Don't fuck with me. Anyway,
This shit remind me of the Flintstones.
Yeah, this shit is kind of cute, like that. What's that? Rubbles, was that her name from Flintstones?
Pebbles?
Pebbles. Yeah, she cute.
she was the baby, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
That was the baby.
Yeah. Fucking.
You got Bam Bam, who's the.
I get where you were trying to go with that, but at the same time, you just
Style.
insulted Bleach.
He had me in the first half.
Yeah, you had me, and then you lost me completely.
Alright, well, whatever. Moving on to some other questions that I've seen, like. So another form of question on Google. This is just clicking on the little drop-down menus that you see whenever you ask a question on Google. Another one was break the ice and get to know people better by selecting several of these get to know you questions, such as, who is your hero? Who is your hero, guys?
All Might.
All Might. Fair.
All my yeah.
Very good qualities. You know, not gonna lie.
I don't fucking have heroes. This is real world shit.
Right. I mean, I'm thinking
one
this is
gets
a
out
more
alive.
real life scenario type of
Jesus
deal, but
Christ.
I'm cool
Yeah.
to
Oh,
dive it
God.
into anime to make it.
Stephen will never listen to our podcast. Please do that.
I do this shit to him all the time. He still
Fucking,
listens to me.
I
He literally looked
don't
at
have
me
a hero,
and said,
to be honest with
he
you.
thinks Jesus
No hero.
sent me.
No hero.
All right.
Fantastic.
So if you could live anywhere,
But if I had to pick a hero from an anime,
okay, let's go with that.
All Might. I mean, obviously,
Fair.
he's like the
Pinnacle, right?
Leave me hanging. Don't leave me.
I don't know what you're doing. I was like, you trying to show me your arm?
No.
I was like, you don't have an All Might tattoo.
No, not yet.
But you were like, look,
United States of Smash.
yeah, he's the stereotypical fucking
His hero
pusher
moments
board.
give me chills.
Dude, I
Those
saw a
voice
TikTok
actors?
the other day that re-showed Todoroki's dad
Mhm.
fight when he was like kind of
The no
basically trying to show that he can take All Might's
Place.
place.
He'll be the number one hero.
yeah,
and
the
dude,
no
that-
right?
Even rewatching it just fucking hits me emotionally.
Mhm.
Like fuck, man.
Dude, they did a great job of
I love that show.
comparably to All Might's fight. Like they both
Oh.
got their shining moment of touching your heart.
Yeah.
No.
And the fact that he really is trying his fucking hardest for his
Mhm.
son to love him again.
Oh, he
Sounds
is
a little
trying,
douche.
but
Even
I
though
mean,
you know he was a dick in the past, you still are kind of rooting. I am, at least, rooting for
I'm not
him.
rooting for
For
him.
Todoroki. You're not rooting for him to have
I'm not rooting
Todoroki
for
back
his
for him?
dad. I'm rooting for
What?
Todoroki to be like accepting of his dad's sacrifice versus his dad's.
Todoroki's fine. It's the
Yeah.
college
Yeah.
douche
It's his
kid.
other
Like
brother.
has no reason to be mad, really. other than you had to grow up in, I guess, a little hostile
Well, he is the older
environment.
one, so he's
He
probably
is.
dealt with the majority.
But he's not
of
the
bullshit.
one who had the damn bull in water thrown on his face.
Yeah, that, and he probably didn't get as much of it because he wasn't like his dad's protege.
Mm-hmm.
But I still root for him. I want him to
Get his family back.
get his family back.
Yeah, I want him to.
Yeah, I definitely want him to do that. Also, he has a great house.
I want Todoroki
Great
to
house.
accept his dad because it's good for Todoroki. So.
Yeah. I don't want him to do it just like, oh, I'll forgive you.
Love me, Dad.
Yeah,
So
no.
again, reverting back because
I can't wait till those seasons come out and wait.
Yeah, dude,
get to talk
I'm
about
so
that.
stoked. Oh.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
What
But,
are some shows? Real quick, I'm gonna ask this. What are some shows other than My Hero that you're looking forward to coming out with new seasons that we get to talk about on this podcast?
Jujutsu
Fire
Kaisen,
Force. I want to talk about Fire Force so bad.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
I would have to
You know what?
rewatch the last season of Fire Force. I couldn't tell you what the fuck
That's the
happened.
last season too.
For real?
Season
So
That's the last
there's
season
not
of
going to be
Fire
another.
Force?
There's not going to be another season of Fire Force.
For real?
Okay, then that doesn't count as an answer.
All right.
But
well,
Jujutsu
fuck.
Kaisen
No.
is What?
There's a season 3 coming. Season 3 will be the final season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch that second season.
I would like to.
I'm
Second
still-
season wasn't nearly as good as the first.
Well,
In my
See,
opinion.
I blur. I can't remember what happened in the latter half of the first season and what happened in the beginning. Like it was really badass watching
Him see his brother for the first
in
time.
those two
and all that
fights,
shit.
and then the
Yeah.
second
I
fight
wanna
when he
see
came back and
him-
had like the supersonic speed, time warping speed.
yeah.
And then what's his name from the village?
Mm-hmm.
When you see him for the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed getting more of the backstory of his mom, seeing the
Mhm.
Joker's fights and stuff. Benny Maru
Mhm.
taking on the church, like all that.
I
stuff
want to
was
see
cool.
more
Yeah, that
fucking
part
Benny
was
Maru.
good, but like-
Yes.
But like the second half of that season was kind of
When they went off to the
just like
island or whatever. It's
yeah,
kinda
I
slow.
just
That'd be
didn't give
cool.
a shit about it anymore.
It was kinda
I'd be
slow.
cool with just having a full season of Benny Maru. That motherfucker's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So Fire Force, Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
obviously,
course.
Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna be a
Fucking
big
course.
topic when that
Bungo
comes
Stray
out.
Dogs. I'm looking
So I haven't
forward
finished that. at
to.
all. Is there any like big like top anime like that everyone?
Look up a list real quick, Jacob. You got your computer in front of you.
Other than Jujutsu Kaisen and like My
2022.
Hero, I don't know what else like big shit. is gonna be
Don't
coming.
toy with me, and Miss Nagato gets another. Don't toy with me, and Miss Nagato gets another season.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
That was pretty good for the first one. I heard High School DxD's getting a new season.
All
I'll
right,
be
so nothing
watching that.
important. Okay, interesting. I know there was some other stuff. I can't wait to
Case
see.
study of Vanitas has been confirmed for a second season.
I hope I can get through this season. How many episodes are there?
Okay, so this is what's happening so far in 2022
This is
to
too
be announced.
weirdly
Okay,
levy.
not fully released yet, but to an extent. Chainsaw Man, Blue Lock,
That okay,
Overlord
Blue
Season
Lock.
4.
Okay, hold on for a second. Blue Lock is
Okay.
supposed to be like haiku, but soccer.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah. So if you ever go to watch a like sport anime, this is the time for us.
If you're a
anyways.
soccer fan,
You're a soccer, fan. And we are soccer fans. Well, most of us.
I'm a super
The
soccer fan.
so, and I've heard really good things about it. Apparently, it comes from a manga. Apparently, the manga is super popular, but
Okay.
it's not on like Shonen Jump though. So I tried like to find it on
It's not
there.
as shonen. Okay. so,
Apparently not.
Moving forward, Maiden Abyss, the sun blazes upon the golden city.
Maiden Abyss.
It is it wrong to
Is that
pick
what
up
the
girls in the
fuck
dungeon?
so it's
Season
a
4.
part 2 that or something?
Sounds like.
Yeah, season 2. Maiden Abyss season 2.
Which we still haven't
Uh,
seen the first one. Me and Jacob haven't.
Right. Because
Which
I'm
we
super
need to
far
watch.
behind in anime because I have a large list in front of me, which is the reason why I'm watching Bleach now. Anyway, is it
Maiden
wrong to
Abyss
pick up
isn't
girls in a
long,
dungeon?
right?
Season
Yeah.
4.
We can do
Cyberpunk.
Oh,
watch party
that
of Maiden
one.
Abyss.
I'm excited on that one.
Okay.
What?
Cyberpunk
How to
Edge
Pick Up
Runners.
Girls in a dungeon.
Oh,
Season 4.
Season 4.
Yes.
Yep. To be announced season
Does
2022.
it get that good?
I like it. Yeah.
He fucking loved it.
I'll probably start watching
raved
it
about
other than the
before.
case study Vanitas right now.
Yeah.
That last episode just kind of turned
That's
me off of the
cool.
show.
Gets real more action and he gets more powers and shit like that.
Yeah. Does it get as lovey-dovey as case study? Okay.
Like, I mean, I feel like every isekai type, it's not really an isekai, but every like that magical, the girls love the main character. But
Yeah,
it's
I get
not
that
like,
in a little bit,
no.
but like having
I don't
like
think there's any. Like,
fucking case study Vanitas, Jacob, this last episode I watched.
I think it's worse.
Look, it's good for what it is, but man, and it's not even the worst part of it. Like what it is, it was literally nothing but a fucking French love scene of sucking on each other.
To me, if I'm gonna watch
Okay.
action,
I mean, that's not
if I'm gonna watch
terrible.
sports and I'm gonna
Okay.
watch like food wars and that normal life shit, I might as well watch some romance shit too. I mean,
Oh, that's fine. If I'm going with the intention to watch that, though.
Okay.
You know, but that's
Okay,
not what I was
so-
saying.
I would prefer it to be
Let's
intermingled.
Let's move forward a
Take
little
a
bit
break.
more into what's 22 or 2022.
Well, we can't finish our
What's going on.
conversation. That's not good enough for you and your podcast.
No.
I told
No,
him
no,
to
no.
talk.
So moving forward, because there's a lot to cover here.
So you gotta
That's the
interrupt
only
us
reason
more
I'm
so we can
pushing
have some
forward.
words in.
Moving forward, we have Bo Fury. You guys ever heard of that?
No,
Okay. Kanzi Collection Kunkol Season 2.
I have no idea.
Spriggan, Luminous Witches,
Nope.
Daemon, Uzukai-chan wants
Nope,
to
keep
hang
going.
out Season 2. Encouragement of Climb
Nope.
Next Summit. Okay, I'm moving on to what's in the winter because the winter is what's actually interesting.
Says the person who don't watch anime.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know what any of
So
this.
okay, so okay, fuck it. We'll continue then. Okay, encouragement of the Next Climb Summit, Mobile
Nope.
Suit Gundam.
I ain't 12. Nope.
They still make
The
Gundam?
Evidence
Apparently.
of Shadow, RPG, Real Estate. Inspector
You're
Season
talking
2.
too loud for your mic
Yeah, you're
that
breaking.
close, so you're cutting out.
Okay, sorry.
That's better.
I'll back up a little bit. Uzukai-chan, Who Wants to Hang Out, Season 2, Encouragement of the Climb, Next Summit, a Mobile Suit Gundam, The
Next.
Witch from Mercury.
If you don't recognize it, don't even say it. Okay.
I don't recognize half of these, but you guys told me
That
to go
should tell
back.
you.
RPG Real Estate, Inspector Season 2, Vampire
Right.
Garden, Karuto Lives Alone, Bokachi, The Rock, Uzuraki, Kasari, Ghost in the Shell, Kunachkai, Taskubi, Nun Mei Unkai.
Are those real words? What the fuck are you saying at this point?
It's Kunachikai Tuskabi no Moon.
Just stop
Go to
there.
the winner.
Just stop
Go to the
there.
winner.
There's-
Go to the winner.
He's in the winner.
It's okay.
He said it
shoot.
was when winner gets
Habanai
good, he said nothing.
I thought he skipped a winner. Are you not telling the winner ones?
No, he went back.
No, these aren't winter. These
Go
are
to the winner.
fucking
Skip all this shit. Go to the
Oh
winner.
my god!
Why are you
Okay.
reading off a bunch of random shit that you know none of us have heard of?
This I asked you if this is what you wanted. You said yes. Okay, so upcoming anime releases in winter 2022: JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone
Okay.
Ocean.
It's at least
I'm
something.
slightly interested in.
Are
Here's
you
the
even
shitty
close to getting to
You
that?
saying Stone Ocean?
part. I've already seen all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I love.
Oh,
JoJo's
okay,
Bizarre
then
Adventure.
yeah.
It is absolutely the gayest anime ever, but it's also the most straight anime ever because it is the
You don't like
epitome of
controversial
pure
topics.
action versus
You don't like
pure
controversial
weird
topics. We'll
anime
just throw
looks.
that
It
out.
is the
Okay.
craziest shit ever, huh?
No.
So there's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean coming out December 1st. Demon Slayer Entertainment District Arc December 5th.
Already happened. So why'd you read that one?
It's
Wait, is
in
this
the
stuff that
list.
just happened?
No, it's in the list. It's here's all the anime that's been confirmed for the
What
winter
year
of
is this?
2022.
Okay.
2022.
Well,
We're technically-
Demon Slayer's
Season
obviously
so
already
far.
come
We're
out.
technically in the winter of 2020.
Yeah, we are in the winter of 2022.
Right. Tokyo 24th Ward, January 5th. In
I
the
saw
land
that
of
on Crunchyroll, but I
Literally,
have no idea what it is.
Orient, Police in a Pond.
Orient,
Keiko
I'm watching.
Penguin.
That's what I talked about the last week podcast, which I watched episode 3, and they have joined their little crew. It's actually still pretty good.
Okay. That's something to look into. Ortiri de Romai. January 5th, Suzuki Reload at Zero In. Teasing Master
You see anything about Tokyo Revengers?
That's another one. So I can't wait for another season to talk about them.
Realistic
God,
Hero
Tokyo Revengers,
Reload
Jujutsu
Part 2.
Kaisen, My Hero. All three are going to be great. to talk
Tag on Season Final Part 2, January 9th, 2022.
That's pretty much it.
Kill.
All right, we're already at an hour, 11 minutes in, so we probably should wrap it up on that.
Yeah.
I know I'm looking forward to
Jujutsu.
Jujutsu Kaisen. More than anything, I have, especially the movie.
April 22.
What?
How are we supposed to fucking understand what you're saying when you're eating your mic?
Oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, April 2022. Sorry.
I wonder what that's.
I apologize. My bad. My fucking bad.
If you enjoyed this episode,
Like it.
My Hero
Comment.
My Hero Academia, Season 6, Fall 2022.
Okay, cool.
Hmm?
That was good.
That's really far down the list.
I don't know if it's in order of like best.
December 24th, 2021 is in Japan, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. So it should already be out soon
It's coming out soon.
for us. Yeah.
March.
Yeah, March or something is what
March.
AMC kind of leaked. Movie coming out with. But if you liked this episode, like, comment, subscribe, listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We're also going to be starting to post more content on our YouTube channel because we're not just anime stuff, we're our gaming stuff as well now.
Yes,
so we're going to
look
start
forward.
posting some playthroughs of certain games or whatever the fuck we feel like. Because we play games every single night, so we're just going to start hitting record. Mine as well.
Sorry.
So, see you in the next one. Thank you guys for listening. Peace.
Thank you guys. Peace.